Ready, hot!
Some young Sooner defenders making a name for themselves. I'm Berry Tramel, along with OU writer Ryan Aber. We're here at Owen Field, where on Monday some of the Sooner offensive players mentioned some defensive players who have caught their eye.
Yeah, we talked to Alex Ross and Sterling Shepard about who on the other side, especially in the scrimmage on Saturday that we weren't able to see, caught their eye. Alex Ross talked about Eric Stryker, a young linebacker who was here last year, played sparingly, but is really making an impression. Said he was a big physical guy who came up and helped stop the run. And Zach Sanchez, another redshirt freshman, or a redshirt freshman, was here all last year, didn't get to play, but he really talked about his improvement from last year to this, and gotten more physical and been able to do some more things against those receivers.
This is an Oklahoma defense that obviously performed poorly down the stretch last season. Do you think this young blood on defense can offset the loss of some veteran guys?
Well, I think it's going to be a double-edged sword. They lost some young guys lost some older guys who had some experience, didn't play real well last year. I think these guys are going to be good. There might be some growing pains at first, whether it's half of this season, all of this season. It's going to be tough for them to catch up to the level that those guys were last year. But I think when it's all said and done, these guys are going to be at a higher level.
Is defensive line still the critical? We talk about the young players. You mentioned DBs. You mentioned a linebacker, Eric Stryker. Not talking a lot about the defensive linemen still. Is that still the critical point?
It is, because everything sets off from that. Last year, their defensive line problems is what led to a lot of their coverage problems. They've got a thin defensive line this year, got some young guys coming in. They hope Quincy Russell will be in later this week. He's certainly a big part of that, but it's all got to start from up front, getting pressure, which is something they didn't get much of last year.
Well, super. Stay tuned for further OU football coverage here on News OK and every day in the Oklahoman.